Hi there, it's Master Wong again, another basic training and basic movement that will helping you. This one here talking about how to combine the Wing Chun, Tai Chi and the KT3 together to make the movement work for you. Now as you know, when you go in to do any kind of movement onto the Wing Chun side, then you practice on the Tai Chi side, the KT3 side coming in. Can you really bring this movement apply into the day-to-day life and into the self-defense situation? Check this out and then we have a chat. Movement and then you try to attack, because you got to remember, if he hit me, the hook, he will continue attacking. You have to understand that, because it's not one movement of this to doing everything or to get rid of the certain situation, okay? It's a setup and it's a basic of how you want to finish of the movement. But in this training, we have to go through the basic with you, so you're getting the idea of it, and then you can put it in the way you want, okay? So the basic movement, Wing Chun. The movement, I will come here, okay? I will continue attacking. Now, of course, when he do that, bam here, I can continue attacking here, okay? I'm not gonna want to attack him down here while his hand is up here. You don't want to do that. But in training, we have to make sure that movement here will give them the effect to don't get this hand to respond to me. Because if I be hook, boom here, boom, 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 he won't have, he will get hurt. He won't be able to use a hand. So this is what gives you example of understanding, because the movement we're gonna go in, we're gonna do it so that hand cannot respond if it need to respond. Okay? Now another thing you understand, if I'm here, boom, bam, bam, I don't give this hand to respond. Now if I give it this hand to respond, okay, I will do exactly the same. Okay, I will do exactly, because my hand will be in this movement here. Okay, now if we come in from this situation, we turn a basic hook like somebody swing at you. We talking about that basic movement. A moment, you can have many different theory, different idea. If this, if that, if whatever. But what you got to understanding it, this situation here is happen that we're just talking about is the basic movement that in this situation somebody slap you, okay, hook you, this basic stuff, okay, so you can get an idea, so you can able to apply on whatever you need. I just want to make it you to understand the differences so you can create it. But in real life, it changed, because the intent of him, it depends on the situation. I walk through with you slowly as you progress. So he coming through, run, body positioning. I continue to attacking, okay? And then if he swing this side, I continue. Now I'm not gonna continue punching only the chest. I continue to follow. If you hit me this side, I continue follow, and I continue follow, and I continue follow, okay? I continue to decorate his face so much, even the cat want to run away quickly to the mountain because they don't want to stay with him, because they're so ugly. Because you know what happened when you get decorate your face a lot? You're going to look like hamburger face. You know what a hamburger look like? It's been mashing up like that. It's not going to be good. So that's the basic Wing Chun. Second one we're talking about here, it's talking about the self-defense or the JKD side or the KT3 that we're going to use, the KT3 side on the training. So what it look like? So now when the hook come in here, I will come in more vicious a little bit. I will close the gap here, okay? Now when I close the gap here, I check his hand. All of this movement here, we talk about a lot, is to do the basic movement onto the push, onto the movement, onto the hand. Each time you're coming in, try to using this movement here. It's the time and the place for each of the element you're gonna apply on. Depend what is it. Sometimes you boom, come boom down here, boom, bam here, as you use them. Quamp, slam them into the wall here. It all depends on the situation you need. If you want to do in the movement fast here, attacking, and then certainly you want to hurt them, elbow coming in, elbow coming in, and force them down the ground into the position here. And sometimes if you got people there and you want to move object, then move. Then you get rid of them using Tai Chi, move them out of the way. And that's what this is all about. The idea of each of this movement here will helping you to know when to do what. Let's watching some more, and then you can see the idea. I will coming in more vicious a little bit. I will close the gap here, okay? Now when I close the gap here, I check in this hand. Why I want to check in this hand if I don't go like, if you grab for my body, now I'm gonna have a problem. Big problem. Why? Because he want to get married to me. He want to take me up to the mountain in somewhere in the, make me wear that white dress and put a lipstick on me and everything else and make me wear in the goddamn, you know what, purple pants. I don't want to do that. Why? Because it made me look bad. So I don't want to wear any purple pants. I want to take him out of commission quickly. Okay? To do that, when he came, I will go here, grab, control the arm. Grab me. I will control here. And the first thing I want to do is shove the knee, boom, down here. Straight away, the knee coming, boom, down here. But in reality, you want to be pumped on his face here like this. Okay? On his face. Now, some of you thinking that arm here, if it bend toward me, so it jam, okay? So that means you can come in. If it coming in, I control by my body, okay? The hip. And one thing Pit Master talk about is so beautiful. And so beautiful, it's just beautiful. If somebody have your hip, they control your soul. If you have your hip, they control your soul. Your soul. Your soul?
Soul.
Your soul. What is a soul?
It's like your life force.
Oh, your life force. So that's what is it? I don't know. Some of them say it's a nice word, but I don't know what that means. Let me show you what I mean by that. Now, when I'm here, if he grab my waist, he keep loud. That's it. That means he control my soul. Okay? He can slam it on the floor. He grab hold me, breaking my hip, all sort of thing. And it's going to be a problem. Because even though you have the beautiful girlfriend at home, and you get home and she lay down on the bed, and you see there, it's just like your mouth is dripping and just ready, and you have the thing coming up, but your hip got a problem. When your hip have problem, it's no more fun for you. So you don't want them to control your hip, because they control your hip, they control your soul, and a big problem. So I want to do, I heard the thing, I control, grab me. I grab it. I straighten the arm, okay? So now he come, I pump, okay? He come, I pump. He come, I pump. We have this hand here to check. Why we checking this? Because in case we going in wrong in training and he will directly hit in the face. And let me tell you why. Look at this floor here. It's slippery, okay? So everything can happen very quickly. You fall down. Why? Because if I go in wrong like this, I slip, he grab my leg, and I fall straight away. Boom. Okay? And that is become the nightmare right away in the street. So you have to understanding so many things got taken consider when you're doing the training, because in the street it's very different. In the classroom, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Because if you don't, nightmare will begin. So I'm here, I take a pin down here, and I control that, and I knee. Soon I knee, if it's certainly, grab my leg, okay? I have applied, you see? I knee, I apply, I slap the goddamn arm, okay? Now that will be done the job for me, and I move him out of the way. Because sometimes when got hand, you know some of you out there, got hand, you know hand is the nightmare. You pick your nose, sometimes you're scratching your backside and smell them, and some of you out there watching now, you just do that. I just see you. You just sit there watching and picking your nose and start to tasting it. Because you're hungry, man. Go and get some food. This is not food. This is seafood. It's bad. Give that shit up, people. So make sure you're watching and learning. Not squatching your ass and smell them. And that's the bad news. So that is what this basic KT3 is. Okay? Now when you move into the Tai Chi side. The Tai Chi side, when you come to attack again, my hand have to do the loop like this. And you wonder why you looping thing all the time. Why you want to loop thing? Looping thing is like tie stuff together, you know, like tie stuff together, twisting stuff. So you're difficult for the person to straighten the arm, because when they're straight, it's difficult. You know, when something like that straight, that go in a little bit easier, you know. But when it twists like this, it's difficult to go in. It's like, how can you go in at that when you put in something?
I'm not sure that you can.
You can. So you go up to twisting it, so difficult to go in. So when you're hooking, I controlling the arm, twisting it. After I twisting, I breaking it. You see the arm here? I breaking it. Now when I breaking it, I continue to making the contact. Why I want to hit him? Because I want to soft his body out. See, got no hand there. Soft his body. If he got a hand there to defend, I want to hurt in it, okay? I want to hurt in it. Soon I hurting him, I grab here, and because I want to make sure I check him, and then I throw him across over that side. Because if I throw him across, each thing is very different. It's all depend on you and how you using it. Time, place, and the method attack. Everything you do is built around this to helping you to learn to make sure that you can able to understand things. Nothing is new. Like doing this movement, that movement. Every movement is built from the basic. When you have the basic of the training, you can apply into whatever you like to make all this movement work, okay? And how you use it is all depend on you when that time come, okay? Not anything like one movement fit all. Every situation is different. It depends how you use them. And if you're watching full that and you love it so much and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you're hitting subscribe button right now here, bam, here to update you with all the video, and you can able to learn. And any question, comment below on this video here, and I will be here to answer some of your question here. Otherwise, keep watching and learning, and have another beautiful day every day. I will see you on the next lesson.